A very good morning to everyone, to my supervisor, Puan Shamima, and my panel, Dr. Johanna. My name is Leong Zhi Yuan, and I'm from BTMS. Today, I'm going to present about my final year project 1, titled Factors Influencing Last Mile Delivery Satisfaction in Malaysia's E-commerce sector from a customer-centric perspective. Firstly, for background of study, the rapid growth of e-commerce has become one of the fastest growing industry in Malaysia, and this can prove by the graph beside, sourced from Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Commission, MCMC. This graph shows that the parcel per capita is increasing from the year of 2023 to 2024. The rapid growth has driven by some key factors. Firstly, the high internet penetration rate and smartphone usage has made online shopping more accessible to the majority of consumers. The changing consumer behavior, like the demand for affordable price, convenience, and also the wider range of products, has made a contribution to an increase in online shopping. And the mostly used online shopping platform in Malaysia is Shopee and Lazada. For last mile delivery, based on Shape Edel 2023, it is the final stage of the supply chain where products are delivered directly from the distribution center to the end customers. Next, for the problem statement of my study, the first problem is delivery delays and rural infrastructure gaps. According to Shopper Deba News Edel 2023, delivery time in urban areas need around 1.8 days, while in rural areas it need around 4.3 days. There are 32% of parcels fail to meet the promised delivery time, and this is because of the poor road network and the limited distribution center in areas like Sabah and Sarawak. The next problem is technological gaps and low digital adoptions. According to Vijay Prakash Sharma et al. 2022, smaller companies which lack of the financial resources and the technical expertise are failed to implement the automated system. They still rely on basic and manual tracking system, where this will cause fail to provide the real-time parcel status to the customers. Next is high last mile delivery cost. According to Antonio and Lydia 2021, last mile deliveries stand up to 41% of total cost in the supply chain, and the factors included are rising fuel price, high labor costs, and also urban traffic congestion that will increase the fuel consumption. Lastly, for the poor service quality based on BIN 2024, it will influence the customer trust in the delivery process. Customers will face issues like misdelivery, delays, unclear return policy, and poor compensation on loss and delayed delivery. When the delivery is unreliable, it will give a negative impact on the customer satisfaction. Next is the research question and objective in my study. They have two research questions here. The first one is, to what extent do the operational factors like the delivery efficiency, customer service, and price significantly influence the last mile delivery satisfaction in Malaysia's e-commerce sector? And the next one is, to what extent does the adoption of digital technologies significantly influence the customer satisfaction in the last mile delivery services? And there are four research objectives here. The first one is to investigate the influence of delivery efficiency on last mile delivery satisfaction in Malaysia's e-commerce sector. And the second one is to analyze the impact of customer service on last mile delivery satisfaction in Malaysia's e-commerce sector. The third one is to investigate the influence of price in influencing the last mile delivery satisfaction in Malaysia's e-commerce sector. The last one is to evaluate the effect of technology adoption on last mile delivery satisfaction in Malaysia's e-commerce sector. The data collection method that I've used in this study is the primary data collection from Google Form by questionnaire, and the data analysis method that I've used is descriptive analysis, reliability test, Pearson relation, and also the multiple regression. In this study, descriptive analysis is used to summarize the response from the questionnaire, and this is used to describe the customer opinions in the last mile delivery factors. For reliability test, by using Cronbranch alpha, it is used to test whether the questionnaire is consistent and reliable. For the Pearson correlation test, it tests whether it has a relationship between the independent variable and the dependent variable. While for the multiple regression analysis, it is to test how the independent variable influence the dependent variable. And next, for the research scope, it focuses on the operational factors that may influence the last mile delivery satisfaction. While the target responder of my study is the e-commerce customer who have experience in last mile delivery services, while the location is in Malaysia. Next, for the limitation of study, it used only the quantitative method, and this will limit the ability to capture the detail of the personal opinions and also the emotional feelings about the satisfaction. Also, it is a self-reported data. It will have a risk of response bias, where customer will downplay their satisfaction and experience. Next, for the significance of research, this research has made an academic contribution by addressing a gap from the previous literature, where fewer studies focus on this topic, especially from the customer perspective. To fill out this gap, the study will use the three theories, which is the expectation confirmation theory, technology acceptance model, TAM, and also the SEQUA model. While for practical contribution, the findings of this study will benefit some key stakeholders. The first one is e-commerce business will use the insight to increase their delivery efficiency and also enhance customer satisfaction, while the logistic providers will use the insights to improve their real-time tracking system and also to improve their route planning system. And next, this is the literature review, where these all are the variables of my study. Customer satisfaction is the dependent variable of my study. According to Haverel et al. 2021, customer satisfaction is a measurement on how the product or services fulfill or exceed the customer expectation, while the others are the independent variable of my study. The first independent variable is delivery efficiency. According to Curtis et al. 2021, delivery efficiency can be defined as distributing parcel in the term of cost-efficient, speedy, and reliable ways in logistic network. While for customer service, according to Puwako et al. 2023, it is the foundation of the entire logistics system, where companies exist before, during, and after the customer purchasing process. Next, for the technology adoption, according to Leggero et al. 2020, it is the use of tools and technologies within the supply chain and logistic operations. And lastly, for the price, based on Amazon et al. 2023, it can be defined as the amount of money that the consumers need to pay to gain the products and services. And next, this is the underpinning theories used in my study. There are two theories applied in my study, where the first one is the expectation confirmation theory, ECT. ECT is a theory published by Oliver, 1980. It is used to measure the customer satisfaction by comparing the pre-purchase expectation and the post-purchase outcome. Customer will normally, after experiencing the services, they will compare with their original expectations. And next is the SEQUA model, where it is a theory published by Parasunaman, 1985. SEQUA model is used to determine the exact gap between the perceived service and also the level of customer satisfaction. This is because customer examine the delivery process not only through the delivery time, they also by the reliability, communication, and also the overall service experience. Next, this is the conceptual framework of my study, where the left side is my independent variable, which have relationship between the dependent variable. And there are four hypotheses in my study. The first one is there is a relationship between delivery efficiency and customer satisfaction in Malaysia's e-commerce sector. According to Dai et al. 2023, customer will place significant importance on the delivery times and consider it as one of the service performance measurement, and it is essential for ensuring the consumer satisfaction. The second hypothesis here is there is a relationship between customer service and customer satisfaction in the Malaysia's e-commerce sector. Gomes et al. 2023 refer to Mofield et al. 2017, explain that by offering high-quality services and ensuring timely delivery, companies that can increase the customer loyalty and enhance the customer satisfaction. And the third hypothesis here is there is a relationship between the technology adoption and customer satisfaction in the e-commerce sector in Malaysia. According to Gomes et al. 2023, implementing technology and automation can optimize logistic process, cut costs, and also enhance the delivery efficiency in order to enhance the customer satisfaction. And the last hypothesis is there is a relationship between the price and customer satisfaction in Malaysia's e-commerce sector. Mahadika et al. 2023 referred to Siriga Numani 2021, stated that price perception has a positive and significant impact on consumer satisfaction. Lastly, for the research method of my study, the research design used in my study is exploratory research design. Based on Benterhami et al. 2021, exploratory design is to study how one specific factor is related to how often something happens, where also looking at other factors that might affect situation. And next, the methodological choice in my study is quantitative approach. The research instrument in my study is questionnaire, and the sampling technique that I use in my study is non-probability sampling, which is through purposive sampling. According to Ahmad and Wilkes 2024, purposive sampling is a process of selecting the context and the participants which fulfill the basic characteristic and relevant to the study and also are able to answer the research question. The sample size of my study is 136 respondents using G-Power, and the data collection method I use is primarily data collection by using questionnaire through Google Form, and the data analysis method, as I explained just now, using the descriptive analysis, reliability test, Pearson correlation analysis, and also multiple regression analysis. And this is the Gantt chart of my final year project 1, and that's all from me. Thank you.